Rigatoni bolognese. And you guys have probably already seen Botticelli's back on my Chevrolet Camaro this year, the number 5 with Our Motorsports. We're gonna go back to a little tradition. Rigatoni bolognese, you've seen me make this before, but I figured this time we could talk about the upcoming race at Texas Motor Speedway while we're cooking. First, we're gonna crack open a fresh bottle of Botticelli's extra virgin olive oil. For some reason I wasn't thinking, I threw in a pan. So we're gonna get this meat all seared up. Might give it a little crisp before we add our Botticelli traditional sauce. In the meantime, while this cooks up, I do want to say I'm super proud to continue growing with Botticelli. Very exciting to have them on the car as a primary sponsor twice this year, as well as multiple races as an associate. You know, this is a brand with products that I believe in, mostly because it reminds me of home. My mom was always cooking meals growing up, and I am nowhere near as talented as her in the kitchen. I know you guys call me fast pasta, but I'm definitely not a professional chef. I'll stick to racing. I try my best occasionally though. Botticelli brings that real authentic Italian flavor to your home cooking. We're gonna add our rigatoni pasta to a pot of boiling water. Ow, son of a... Now that the pasta's cooking, let's talk about Texas Motor Speedway. Trying to dodge and weave, get around this steam. I'm just gonna have to do this while I stir this pasta. But seriously, Texas Motor Speedway is a crazy racetrack. More recently, the races have been super action-packed, chaotic at times. It's going to be important to keep our Botticelli Chevrolet Camaro clean. Hopefully it's fast and we can keep it up front all day long, execute well, be there at the end. Look at me go, guys. You've never seen a chef multitask like this before. What really makes Texas Motor Speedway so unique is that it's not just like any other mile-and-a-half racetrack. It is an intermediate track, but the reason it's so different is because both ends are complete opposites. So turn 1 and 2 is very flat with not a lot of banking, and turns 3 and 4 has very steep banking and super high speed. So you're carrying a lot of momentum off of turn 2 through 3 and 4 and continuously accelerating all the way back to turn 1, where you're entering the corner at about 190 miles per hour. And then you're entering a super flat corner with not a lot of grip and just really fighting the balance of your race car. To get it handling well on both sides of the track is actually quite the challenge because they're so different and the car responds differently to changes due to the varying loads and speeds. Perfectly al dente. All right, time to pop this top. Oh yeah, you hear that? Let's go, let's add that to our meat, create our bolognese. Give that a little stir. We'll let it simmer for a minute. All right, let's plate this up. This is a big hearty portion because we're carb loading for Texas. Oh, that smells so good. And there you have it. Rigatoni bolognese. My favorite pre-race and post-race meal. We'll have leftovers afterwards.